Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today we are here to take a close look at the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas by Andrea Furtick. This is the mass market release from US Game Systems. Thank you so much to US Games for sending this one out to me for purposes of review and so that I can share it with you. It is so fun already with this box. It's a little bit iridescent. I don't know if you can clearly see that, but it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited about this, guys, because I have been waiting on this deck for years. I wanted it when it was indie. I wasn't able to get it for various reasons. And when I heard it was going mass market, I've just been sort of just waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel like it's been like at least 2 years since I heard that. So this has been like 4 or 5 years I've been wanting this deck. So I'm very excited to finally have it in hand. Thank you so much to US Games for sending this one over to me. Okay. Ooh, calm down, Robin. Okay. I'm very excited. Spiritual storyteller and visionary artist Andrea Furtick created the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas to offer an enlightened viewpoint for diverse readers. She designed the 80 cards with vibrant colors, a blend of ancient and modern symbolism, and a wide array of melanated skin tones. The cards are printed on holographic paper with gold gilded edges. The exuberant deck realigns the traditional esoteric structures for a more positive, accessible, inclusive, and transformative tarot experience. The full color illustrated 108-page guidebook presents thought provoking messages from the goddesses, along with wisdom from the ancestors, to inspire today's modern spiritualists to journey towards their best self. The set includes 80 tarot cards with the gilt edges and a 108-page illustrated guidebook. So it does have there's 80 cards because there are two extra cards in there that came in, I think, the second edition. So there's some foiling. So the cards have foiling and matte gilding and holographic, like a holographic sheen over them. So the inside of the box is solid, nothing slips down inside. That's the box. It's not distracting. I thought it might be, but it's not. It's shimmery. It looks metallic almost. It looks like they've been painted on metal to me, which is very magical almost. I like the look of these a lot, actually. They feel nice and smooth. If there's like a buttery sensation to them, they feel smooth and buttery. And on the back, this is foiled, so I can feel that foiling, but it's not sticky at all. And the edging is it's like a shimmery, I don't know if you can see. It's a shimmery gold, but it's matte. So it's not like a foiled edge. This is a painted edge with a shimmery gold. And the backs are just like the inside of the box, the world with a foil, right? So it's nice and big so we can read it. I know that people were saying with the indie that the writing was a little small, and I think even the creator knew that because she sent out magnifying glasses with it. But with this one, you won't need it. I can see this is nice and big. So I love the graphic design of it with all of the patterns and things. Goddess Tarot Arcanas is a deck system designed exclusively for the innate spiritual connection to the melanated woman or man. These beautiful and vibrant cards have been carefully studied, designed, and hand painted by fine artist Andrea Furtick, with emphasis on seamlessly blending traditional tarot wisdom and current melanated culture while invoking a sense of presence and aid from our ancestors who are always ready to assist us. Then she talks a little bit about like her, how she would use the cards, and she gives some 3 card spreads options and what you can do if you want to get a yes or no answer. And so for all the cards you get the number, the title, and then you get a, a big write-up on the information about the symbolism of the card, the numerology, the artwork. It's all mixed in here. Okay, so and that's for every card, and we'll read from it as we go along. I'll pull a couple cards in the end, and we'll read, or I might pull one as we're going through. Oh gosh, I'm flipping through, looking at the pictures, and I'm so excited. There's Andrea. She was in Atlanta, and at the time when she was selling this deck, I was actually out. I was living overseas at first, and then I moved to Atlanta, and I literally could have driven to pick this deck up, but for some reason I still couldn't get a hold of it. Like every time I checked, it was out of print, so like, it kept selling out on me. So this is I don't live in Atlanta anymore, but that was, yeah, it was like goodness gracious. But I think it was because I was meant to have this one. I think I love her artwork. It pops against this purple, and I'm excited to see it borderless because I think I know that the original had a border, and that the second edition had border at the bottom and a border at the top. So these cards are a little bit smaller than a normal tarot. I pulled these out when I was taking the plastic off of this because I was like, oh, these are a different size. So I wanted to be able to compare them. So what I have here to compare, this is the Tarot of the Abyss. This is a normal size US Games tarot card. So if you have any of their regular size cards, you can see that they are the exact same width, but shorter. The Afro Arcana is shorter than a normal US Games tarot card. And this would be the same size as like any of their RWS decks or anything like that. Now, this is the pocket edition of the Kuan Yin Oracle by Blue Angel. And if you have any of these Blue Angel pocket edition decks, I'm pretty sure these are the same size. So let's see. No, they're a little taller and a smidge. I cannot even tell you how much of a smidge more narrow. It's like a smidge more narrow. Can you even see that? It's like a smidge more narrow. So it's doing its own thing. I like the size though. When I took them out to take the plastic off, I was like, ooh, I like the size because I have small hands. So I know that the other deck was going to be way too big for me to shuffle. And so I'm excited to have one that's not going to give me problems with shuffling. So let's zoom in and take a look at these beautiful cards. But with the title bar at the bottom, no title at the top. So if you had the indie version of the original one, you would have noticed that title is removed. That bar is removed from the top. I think they're probably around the same size. I would assume, based on just looking at those cards and like videos and stuff. These have a holographic. I would not even call this a film as much as I would say it's maybe like a, I don't know, there's some sort of coating. It's a film, but a very thin film. So it doesn't feel sticky. I have very smooth, but it gives it this like pearlescent gleam. It's like a pearlescent shimmer that's gorgeous. It really is. I don't know if it's showing up in the camera, but it's so pretty. Here's our Empress. I didn't know if I was going to like this holographic because I've rehomed a holographic deck before. And then I have another one that has like has stars on it that gives me problem shuffling because of the lamination. But I can already tell that this one's not going to give me any issues to shuffle. We'll shuffle at the end. And then it's so pretty. It feels very magical. Yeah. Yeah, pearlescent, I think is the word that I'm going for. The greens feel almost metallic. There's our Hermit. If you can see it better with the silver here. The Wheel of Fortune. See, she's not having such a good time down there, but up here she's on top. Justice. Got a tear coming from her eye. The Hanged Man. Gorgeous. I mean, I've seen 1,000 walkthroughs of this deck in its original form because I was so excited about it while I was waiting on it, but I haven't watched one in years, so they're kind of I'm feeling like I'm seeing them again for the first time because it's been so long since I've seen them. Temperance. I love how she's sitting on this island in the sky. It feels like a song. Or maybe I don't even remember this one, The Devil. Let's see how the black shimmers. So the black, it doesn't. What shimmers is the color. Her green horns, her face, blue. The black stays deep. which I like. The Tower. This indigo is going to be amazing. Yep. Look at that. Ah, so good. The Star. The Moon. I love this Moon card. Love this Moon card. The Sun. I don't know what's written in the sun rays there. I wonder if it says in the guidebook. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the write-up for the sun. If you'd like to read that, you can screenshot it. I'm just going to read this part right here because it talks about the actual imagery of that actual sun, and that's what I want to know about. So it says, 4 sunflowers in her hair represent the 4 elements, and the surrounding wheat stem from the sun as rays, just as your blessings surround you. Quote, for your will is your destiny, so mote it be, end quote. This is the message of the sun. So whatever your will is, let it shine. And I think that must be what it says there. For your will is your destiny, maybe written in various languages, or maybe in one language. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that's what I'm going to say it says. That's a very nice write-up for the sun. I just finished reading it. Nice. Oh, look at this Judgment card. Yes, I love this. I always love to see the Judgment card as someone, we love the traditional imagery. I'm not knocking that. But when it's been changed, I do love to see the sort of portal and a person moving through it. It's my favorite way to see it. And this one, ooh, child, I love it. There's a goddess calling her forth, and she's going forth into this new place. And you can tell that the new place has green, it has growth, it has abundance. It's like, yes, we've learned and we're moving into the next phase, which with the knowledge we can only grow, right? Knowledge is going to give us, it's only going to bring good to allow ourselves to take it in and use it as we move forward. I love this card. The World. Looks like she's in the same place, right? Like with the same, I wonder what it says in the guidebook about that, because she does write about the imagery. So I wonder what she says about the clouds being similar here, or if it is the same place. And this shimmer on this, oh my God. Ooh, okay, so there are 2. I'm not gonna make you listen to me read the guidebook the whole time. You've got 2 extra cards. They're written up in the guidebook. The Supreme is about your own divine power and inner strength and using that, or in reverse, there's a write-up about maybe you're not using it in the way that it needs to be used and that you should harness it. And then for the Nova, the write-up in the guidebook says that this is about the universe offering you reward for being the best that you can be, and then giving you sort of a leg up. And in reverse, it's like you're being offered but you're not taking it, or something like that. So there are good write-ups for both of these in the book. This one is amazing. This is what's on the box. I love that they put the Supreme on the box because she represents our own divine feminine power. And I thought, yes, if you're using the cards in that way and you want to use them to help you access that divine power, right? There's no other word for it. Like, to be your best, to be your strongest, to find the power within you to navigate whatever it is you need to navigate, or to help other people navigate that. I thought that was perfect. I thought that was a perfect image for the front of the box, to kind of be like that protection for the box, or that give the box that energy, give the whole set that energy. So then we get into the swords. We've got the Ace of Swords. I love the buildings in the back. The Two of Swords. So what I love about this, other than it being fabulously representative of melanated people, I like that we do have some male representation in here, and I liked, because I rarely ever get decks with Black men in them. I just don't have a lot of them for some reason, and so I'm happy about that. I love that it's like a mix between what feels like modern and also ancient imagery. So they do sometimes feel like goddesses, but sometimes they feel like they're here with us now. Like she's giving me Jessica Rabbit. And then this, she feels like she could have come from another time, but she still kind of is here in this time, like she dropped through a portal or something, you know? So I like that mix. Let's see about this one. Yeah, the blacks stay black, but look at that light. It's glowing. I love it. I like what they did with the treatment on these cards. I was worried that that it was going to be sticky. That was my biggest worry, that it was going to be sticky, and it's not at all. 10. Look at the little butterfly. Definitely blood there. So we've been through it, but there's also sun and a butterfly. There's our Daughter of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. The Sun, who would be our Knight. Oh, I can't get it. Sorry, they're new. So they're a little bit, because of the edging. I didn't break them up like I normally do. Goddess of Swords. I was too excited, y'all. I was too excited. So these are the King and Queen. All right. So I went in and just bent the deck. Just bent it so that they would pop apart. So we shouldn't have any more problems with me getting them loose. They were brand new. I just took them out of the plastic like 5 minutes before I started this video. 3 of Wands. Look at her. So for people who prefer the 2 and the 3 of Wands to be very different, these are definitely very different. So we still have our Dominion feel here with the globe, and she's sitting on the world, and the world is her oyster. And then we've got this one where she's actually moving forward to, I don't even know where she's going, but it looks like this to me up here looks like outer space or something. Like into the universe. 4 of Wands, the crystals, the 5, 6. Oh, gorgeous. The 7, I love her. I like this in this borderless version. The 8, it feels so, I don't know, just her artwork is fun anyway. I like her style of artwork, but I like it borderless like this because it feels free. I don't know, it feels free and magical because it's pearlescent. It's an interesting new version. So if you have the indies, this is definitely going to bring you something different, which is nice as well. So, you know, if that's way people don't have to feel like, oh, I don't need this one because it's the same. You know what I mean? It's definitely going to bring you something different. So Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, riding a rhino, love it. Goddess of Wands, and her king. This Goddess of Wands is everything. It's so beautiful. Look at the shimmer on that. Ugh. Look at that. My goodness gracious. Okay. The king, look at his cat. Love it. All right, onto the Ace of Cups. I'm just gonna move these. This one feels a little dark to me. I'm wondering if, I don't know. I don't have the original, so I don't know if they all are like that, but this definitely, that one feels a little dark to me. It feels like it's happening in the dusk rather than in the daytime when I see this big, beautiful sun in the sky. Look at that bird. I just noticed him flying towards the sun. The 2 of Cups. Love it. 2 of Cups is one of my favorite cards, so I always love it when it's beautiful. I love the foliage here and the cups. Let's see how it glows. This one doesn't shimmer as much. This one is definitely more pearlescent. I thought the greens were going to pop out. A 3. Yes. Yes. Come through, yellow dress. The 4. Is meditating. I very often, not always, but often read the 4 of Cups as a meditative card I know that's probably more of Four of Swords, but for some reason, the Four of Cups is where I put it most of the time. So I like seeing her in this very grounded pose, um, with her eyes closed, like she's looks like she's meditating to me, and I like that for the Four of Cups because that's how I often see that card. The Six of Cups, that just works for me personally. The Seven of Cups. This deck is very reminiscent of the RWS, so it will be an easy reader for anyone reading tarot. But the changes that she has made resonate with me. So the Ten of Cups. Look at the little girls with their little Afro puffs. Love it. Love seeing the black love. All right, here we go. Daughter of Cups. The Son of Cups will be the Knight of Cups. The Queen and her King. Goddess and God of Cups. All right, onto the Pentacles. Here's our Ace of Pentacles. That glow. The Two. Ooh, how pretty. I love water. Oh, I didn't know it was going to shimmer like that. I was just going to say I love water and I love when it shimmers, and then it shimmered. I love this so much. Three Pentacles. See? Look at that gold. Oh my goodness, that honey gold. Four. The Five of Pentacles. What is happening? Is she hanging on the fence? Is she trying to get someone's attention? Look, out here, no green. Over there, all the leaves and the pentacles are on the other side of this fence. That's a statement, isn't it? The Six of Pentacles. The Seven. The Eight. 9. Beautiful. Those grapes. 10. The daughter was the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, who is our son. The Goddess and God, who are the King and Queen. Sorry about the crookedness there. Here are our backs. They are foiled, and you have a map of the world. Let's shuffle. This cardstock is bendy and pliable, so I think they're going to shuffle great. Let me see. As far as I showed you the size already at the beginning. Let's see about the shuffle. Yeah, they're bendy. Yes, it's actually a lovely shuffle. I have small hands. It's been a while since I've been able to shuffle a full-size US Games deck like this. This is the linen ones I can, but the regular cardstock ones, because they're longer and a little bit stiffer, I'm not able to. But this is soft and pliable, and the edging doesn't get in the way. I think it's going to be a little bit sticky to begin with. It's not sticky like plasticky sticky, but it's sticky like buttery matte sticky. Like if you have any of those buttery matte like Hay House decks or anything like that, how they stick just a little bit, I think that's what we're going to have a problem with. Let me see how the fan is. Let's see. No, I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, and it's brand new. I just took it out of the plastic, so that's not bad. What could be causing this to not be like that glorious US Games Systems fan is this foiling, maybe, but it's still good. So I'll take it. All right, it looks like we want that one. All right, so we have Judgment. Let's read for Judgment. Here it is, the write-up for Judgment in a good part of the world as well. If you want to pause that and see how the guidebook looks, I'm going to read it out loud. Let me zoom you in. So it says, Card 20, Judgment, is a card all about the conscious acknowledgement that you are moving into a spiritual awakening. Have you been listening to the call of your ancestors? Here, our goddess, in all her vulnerability, is being called to a higher place. All is not visible from where she stands. However, from what she can see, she knows is a place of vitality and beauty and is going the distance to get there. The voices of her ancestral spirits will guide her, so she is quiet and listening. For this goddess has seen the dawn of a new day. Pulling the judgment card may represent a time of reflection and self evaluation because you are now reaching a significant stage in your journey. Be true to yourself and your needs and find a way to make peace with the past and leave it all behind you. It is now time to do. There is no turning back. Open yourself up to new possibilities, listen to your inner calling, embrace rebirth, and enjoy the absolution. In its reverse, self doubt may be holding you back. You are ignoring the call, and it's time for a moment of reflection and true self evaluation. You need to release the past. Only then can you move forward. So that's it. That is the new, hot off the press, mass market release of the Afro Goddess Arcanas Tarot. I am so excited to have it. You can pick this one up from US Games website directly, or you can get it from Amazon. I'll put the links for both in the description box below. I normally do pairings for a video like this, but I was so excited to get this open. I couldn't think about pairings. All I could think about was that I wanted to see these cards. So I thought I'd bring you guys along on a journey with me. I'll probably make another video, but if you like this one, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. Chat with me in the comments below. Tell me how you like the deck. If you've been as excited to have this one as I am, let's talk about it because I want to talk about all the things when it comes to this deck. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Check my description box for the information. Like I said, the links will be down there. There's other information about how to support the channel, other videos you might enjoy, ways you can find me on Instagram, all kind of stuff. There's stuff down there, so check that if you have time. Look at how this looks on the table. It's colorful and a little bit sexy. I love this. I'm excited about this. Yeah. All right. So until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye. Ooh, it's pretty. Wow, pretty. I could play with this all day. All right, that's enough. Enough is enough.